Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 918 of Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day. Come one, come all, come big, come small. But all of you, regardless of ethnicity, will have to wait because we're doing the paper promo. We're doing OBS, so I want for there to be no BS. Give me a second. It'll take a second to load. This is my very primitive way of doing this. There it is. 15 seconds too late. Incredible. We can, quantumly recreate any object with 3D printers, and yet we can't have these arrive on time. That's awesome. What's our promo for the day? None of these are usable. We're just gonna do the Toastmasters logo zoomed in. There you go. There's something subliminal about this. Day 918. Pardon, chat, pardon me for a second. I'm gonna be slightly neglectful of you. Also, I forgot to even add my score for the day. Today is such a fucking mess. This whole week's been a fucking mess. Okay. Let's be realistic here. Yesterday was let's wait for it. Let the suspense build. It was a 2.5. Yesterday sucked. Fuck yesterday. Today, we're going with a solid. It's higher. Trust me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Things are looking up. Things are looking way up. Slightly. All right? We're going to have to be okay with this, okay? The meteorite has hit the tower. Now we deal with the fallout, all right? It's time for crater cleanup. Let's check the chat. And you guys drop your scores, okay? And there's some optimism to be seen in this, all right? You feel bad about your number, look at my shit right now. Yeah, it's purely because I'm just having some trouble sorting out some nonsense, not only with the job, but also involving some drama with some people that we're gonna keep it on the down low. Although I will say it does involve consumption of fluids. Speaking of which, let's begin. Let's begin. No nonsense. Greetings, Moses. Greetings, Caden. You normally don't show up here. It's nice that you're able to come back. I'm glad that we haven't entirely scared you off. All right, we keep a bullying to 5 bully points out of 10. That's kind of the goal. Maybe 6 if we're feeling frisky. I use that logic with my grades. They're okay, but could be better. Very relatable college student type stuff. It's good to be employed. Here, let's start eating because I'm just using this to confirm that OBS works. We're also working on some Pro Tools stuff. I have some interns. They're getting paid to make me some stuff. They're really bad at it. They're still learning how to use the thing. But as we get better at Pro Tools, we'll add some auditory tracks. We'll add some stuff. I'll see if I can program some sort of soundboard down here in my keyboard, or maybe I can reprogram my old, 2005 keyboard and, the actual keyboard, not typing keyboard, but playing keyboard, music keyboard. I have one of those in there, believe it or not. I think the last time I had a 1 was probably 2 weeks ago. It's because this 3-week transitional period in between professions. It's interesting because my whole life I've been bound by contracts. So when I'm in between contracts, I realized that the government and the institution that imprisoned me, I needed it so much, all right? These circles are not caused by too much work, all right? When I have no work, I do become restless. I just wish a governmental branch would take me in. But it's fine. T-minus 3 days. I'm entering a new branch. It'll be fine. And plus, I'm still under contract to do these streams right now because these streams, the idea is me sacrificing my body for science. I was currently getting a couple drum heads replaced, and I got into an argument with this old guy with a booger hanging from his nose, and he made a big, hairy deal about the fact that I'm not getting paid to eat paper. He wasn't even concerned about the health effects, of which they're the whole point of this whole streaming series. But he just cared about the monetary gain. And it's like, listen, if my body's a sacrifice for science, at that point, money will be it'll be 10 dimensions beneath me. It's the last thing on my mind. A 0.5 out of 10 is quite uncommon. I feel like at that point, I would probably just go to sleep early. That's what would happen if I'm 1/20th of a 10. That would be fucked up. Well, Moses, it looks like it's just you and me, which is my cue to eat faster. Let's just contracted to eat paper by who? He's an officer of the court. His name is Brent R. and he is a doctor, he's a researcher, he contracts me because there's a lot of Mayo Clinic studies and where they measure, you know, the amount of cyanide that's in an apple seed, right? It's a big list. It's a big list that the Mayo Clinic has of all of the lethal substances that would kill us, how much apple seeds are required to kill a person, how many sheets of paper ingested in one sitting. Keyword, one sitting required to kill a person. What they don't focus on is the long-term effects of the chemicals, the 1.5 nanograms of bleach per bite, as calculated by certain companies that have disclosed their bleaching process and the concentration of bleach matter per papyrus matter. All that stuff in mind. A long-term study of which no one is willing to conduct except for some extraordinary exceptions, which I never would have agreed to do this, if the government hadn't guaranteed me safety for my family. But I'm doing this for the safety of my family and also just because I respect science as a whole. Science, it's coming under fire, So I would like to be a part of the revolution. It's not really my doing, though. The people who really I want to shout out are the people really behind the curtain. I'm just the one dumb enough to agree to be put under contract to do this. It's the people pulling the strings, the people who care about the long-term effects of paper bleaching on the human body over the course of 1,000 days. Those are the people that need to be applauded. When you say apple seeds, you got to clarify how many. Mayo Clinic says it's somewhere around along the lines of 335, if I remember correctly, but perhaps they've started crossbreeding apples to increase cyanide production and that number's fallen. I don't know. I don't think I've looked worse, on too many days. We do have this pulled up just in case. I don't think we'll need it, though, but just so you know, I managed to figure out how to get this stupid thing, so there's that. On future streams, we're going to be making custom little breaks, custom little intermission videos alongside audio tracks. That's what videos come with, audio. But I will be preparing those. I just didn't have the time to do that this week. Don't worry. Once we're on the grind and once I'm under contract and I'm under government backing again, full government backing, this whole side mission does not count. You'll notice improvements to the stream, significant improvements. So right now, I'm okay with the stream being the way it is. I'm okay with this. I am. I'm not in denial. I promise. All right, 3 pieces. 3 pieces, that's all we got left. Are you willing to chew with me? Feel free to eat, something healthy like a banana in sync with me here for legal reasons, all right? Let's eat together. Wait, hold on. What's my compensation? Guaranteed protection of my family. About 5 years ago, someone named Eli, who is a maniac, and he intended to get his older brother to take a M15 to threaten my family. Now, feasibly, he couldn't find it because the address I gave to him was a male strip club in Bakersfield, but on the off chance that his brother knew some hacker language like JavaScript and could actually hack into the mainframe and find my address, there were some people who reached out because I made a video on the main channel, Good Content, complaining about it. Someone with the government reached out and he said, hey, listen, we're researching the long-term effects of paper on the human body over a prolonged period of 1,000 days. So would you like to sacrifice your body for science so that we can guarantee your family's safety? And as much as I think the American government can have its faults and its, lesser facets at certain points, I respect them, at least the individuals involved, for reaching out. So that's what I did. Signed a couple papers. They took my prints, and now we're all good. My mom thinks this is funny, but this is...
So Grant,
yeah.
Did you see the elephants rescuing a gazelle text that I sent you?
What'd you send me?
So,
Hold on.
it's in a Guatemalan zoo, but it's just really, it's a great video.
Cute animal video of the day. So you're telling me that the gazelle didn't drown?
The gazelle, okay, tried to rescue it the first time, didn't quite get it up there onto the ground, but then the second attempt, the elephant got
This is the Apple News app. If we're talking about the quality of the programming here, this is on the Apple News app right here. It was either this or I'd forget to watch it and my mom would be disappointed. So there we go. Call the guy as chair. Get the bra! Like that. No, I saw it pulled the thing out. I saw that.
I know, it's just like, animals are so empathetic and smart. I just, you know.
That's right. Would a person do what that elephant did? No.
Probably, but
Well, no, we're not strong enough. That's why. We can't. All right, let's check chat. But improvements. No, I saw it pulled the thing out. Thanks, little Brian, and my phone. I hear you. Get out of here. All right, cool. It's a dead stream because the channel's been dead recently. I've been forgetting to do streams. This week, I'm not going to mince words. This week, straight up fucking sucked. But it's fine. It's fine because just more... You don't have a jam or gig at Pizza Port. Don't I have... Yeah, I do. I do. Thanks for asking. You know, I sent it to you in the form of a text. You can just refer back to the text and it's there. You said something about it 1 or 2 steaks back. I eat a steak every day, and about 1 or 2 of them ago, I told you about... it's from 2 to around 5:30. We're probably starting a little later than that. Thank you for asking me, though. I apologize. I mean, look at this big number. I'm just pissed off by everything right now, but... Let's finish the paper. Let me finish poisoning myself, and I got like 3 things to do after this. So we're gonna wrap it up. We've had some really good streams recently in the last 2 months. We've had so many good ones, and I believe that we can have more. All right, I have faith in us. I'm not crossing my fingers, but I'm crossing my toes in anticipation. But we're just gonna be real with ourselves right now. This is not gonna be one of them. Just a bunch of bullshit. A bunch of fucking bullshit. I will. How am I? Oh, you finally caught me live. Thanks, Chow. I call them stutter names because their names contain the same thing twice. But Chow, I'm fine. Well, look at the number. I'm not fine. It's interesting. My face is quite red right now. It's interesting. I haven't even been going out into the sun. It's maybe... Actually, no, I did go to Guitar. I was inside most of the time, and it was air conditioned. I was not exposed to the sun. I don't know why this is happening, and I have not been drinking for the most part, so I don't get it. It'd be great if I could just stream in a room. I mean, the fact that this is in the living room, it's like it just environment. You know, I've been eating fine. I ate fine today. I don't know what the hell's going on. Look at the fucking number. All right, let's finish this because this stream's a no-go today. There you go. That's better. All right, everybody. You know, good times, bad times. This is neither. Bad does not describe this. This is a whole other beast. So let's actually go down. There we go. It's not the worst day ever, but bad would be kind of between the realm of 4 and 3. This is atrocious. This is an atrocious day. It's all because of the number. Do you think I predetermined it? There's no way. It was already bad. Either way, thank you very much for watching. My face will be less red. This score will be less low tomorrow, likely. What day is tomorrow? Oh, yeah, right. I'm doing the Big Busk tomorrow, so I probably won't be able to stream at the normal time either. But we're trying to stream later because my work will be ending significantly after the original stream would begin. So we're actually going to be doing streams at around 6 o'clock. So stay tuned, 6 p.m. every night. We're eating dinner, all right? So while you're gathered around the dinner table, pop the phone open underneath. Even if your mom scolds you, keep that shit away from her, all right? Keep me on, all right? Because no matter what, we will not be changing the time. We are looking for an absolutely consistent schedule 100% next week. 6 p.m. every single day. Consistency is key. I don't think I'll be able to make it to your gig. Hope you're doing better. It's fine. We'll Skype it in. You can, FaceTime me, and I'll prop my phone up, and you can hear all the music with a nice 2-second delay and extraordinarily low quality from a phone speaker. All right, good luck out there, guys. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. See you tomorrow, hopefully, with an asterisk. But tomorrow it is. Tomorrow or the next day. Or maybe the day after that. You never know. You never know how things will go. But by next week, we should be consistent, all right? I will look back on this stream in a week and laugh. If only I knew how epic it would get, how consistent I'd become. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's wait about 10 seconds for the delay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,